Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. I am Lanolin, and we are back with episode 24 of my modded Minecraft Let's Play series. And in this episode, I thought I would open up by showing you guys how freaking awesome this thing looks underwater. Look at that. Look how cool that looks. I like it. So I went ahead and actually made a couple changes to how I wanted to route the power down there. Now, originally I just had the one power cell down there, and then I had these guys sitting over here powering all machines up there. And yeah, and then this power cell over here just kind of doing its own thing. Now, I noticed it's kind of like way out here in the middle of nowhere as far as my base is concerned, which is okay, but I kind of want to change it up. And it's also not going to help very much as far as our blood magic stuff goes. It's cool that we have this, you know, big bunch of power, but it's kind of over here and it's kind of stationary. Oh, and also, by the way, I'm sure people noticed that this thing was running low. I went ahead and let this thing run down again. I activate it and let it go, but now it's empty. So at some point this episode, we need to cruise on out over to our oil fountain and see if it's empty. We might need to move it somewhere else. But yeah. Oh, I also went ahead and put up, because I made so many warning signs. I went ahead and put warning signs up, like, you know, if you walk this way, oh, there's dangerous chemicals, and if you walk this way, oh, there's loud noises and dangerous chemicals and high voltage. Be careful. Yeah, thought that was pretty neat. So anyway, what I decided to do is actually run this redstone energy cell all the way over to those machines. And for now, I'm not going to run, because I only have so much enhanced energy conduits, and I really don't want to, we don't totally have the resources to make a whole bunch right now. I'm going to leave these machines on the regular energy conduits, but I'm going to put a power cell as a buffer between the two. All right, so first things first, I'm actually going to switch to Ender Mini time. Yeah, I was already up here kind of seeing if I had enough conduits, and I do, and making sure that I wasn't going to run into any issues. Dude, I love being Ender Mini. Not only that, you can tightrope walk across the conduits. Oh man, now we can't get up there. I guess we're good up there anyway. We're done. So yeah, because this ceiling is actually taller than this ceiling. Ooh, I actually made a little bit of an error. I actually meant to put these up one more. It's actually funny. The way I mathed it out, I actually have exactly, if I don't go up one, I actually have exactly enough conduits to get all the way to the cell. But if I put it up one, so I don't have to make a crap ton of facades, I'm short one. I'm short one conduit. But it's okay. See? Short one. But it's all good. Because I can just put this all right here. I'm not worried about it. So anyway, now that these guys are hooked up, I am going to actually move these two magmatic dynamos over to our blood magic base, our little blood magic area. So that we can have these two magmatic dynamos. That's also why I made an additional ender tank, so I can, you know, power them. Because this guy needs to stay here to take care of my igneous extruder. Because this is important. Very important. So yeah, there we go. Now these guys are hooked up, and what's also cool is the power monitor is going to be able to monitor the engine, see how it's going up. It's filling up the rest of the buffers and stuff up there. Or that actually might be the last of the energy conduit, because the energy conduit just dumped some power into those. There we go, yeah. It dumped all the conduits power, and then it filled this guy up, like, instantly. Or wait, actually, no. I want this guy to be in there. And I think orange? Yeah, there we go. Nice. So he's filling up. Now our power monitor should be able to... There we go. Yeah, it's filling him up. He doesn't have a very big energy buffer, or he's very big storage, so... Or wait, it's not seeing that guy. Huh. I wonder why. Let's see, it's at 21,100 at the moment. If we knock him off, what do you drop down to? Ah, yeah, see, you're still at 20,100,000. Which means that this guy isn't... You're inserting, of course. I wonder why the power monitor isn't, like, seeing him. That's kind of strange. Or any of those machines. That was the whole point. Aw. Aw. I am actually kind of not sure why that's not working. That's kind of strange. Oh well. We can mess around with it in the future. For now, we've got other things we need to do. Like, for example, I've got some blood magic stuff that I'd really like to make. That I wanted to make, like, I don't know how many episodes ago, but I couldn't because power. Power, power, power. And I should actually throw a torch up here just to be safe. It doesn't look like anything will spawn, but toss the torch down just to make sure, because I don't want to deal with a creeper up in my attic. That's no fun. Cool. So yeah, now that guy will go ahead and power this cell, keep this cell nice and full, and then this cell will, of course, keep these guys going. Eventually, I'll make more enhanced energy conduits and just run it all the way. For now, this will work. And then I will fill these guys up later on. Unless, are you the same color? Nice. Cool. Well, like I said, I'll fill these guys in, make it look all nice later on. For now, let's run over to our blood magic here. Actually, no. For now, let's grab these magmatic dynamos. I think that's all we need. Oh, wait, you're switched to... There we go. I'm like, why can't I... What? Just kidding. I will leave you guys there. What is that going to? Oh, I know what that's going to. Yeah, that's going to our smelteries and stuff. So, yeah, we want those to stay there. I'll cover that up for now. But I'll come back and... Actually, you know what? I could probably do this right now. Why not? No reason not to. Except you guys are going to be derps and not connect. But that's cool. Because that's good. There, nice. So these guys are all cleaned up. Oh, you know what else I can do? Nice. I can cover this stuff up. I mean, actually, that's something I probably could have done a while ago, but meh. And you, I'm taking you off, and I'm putting you. Wait, are you glowstone? Painted with oh, you're glowstone. What? I thought I had a facade. Where'd the facade go? I'm confused. Oh, whatever. Maybe I'm a crazy person. Oh, there it is. Don't know why I went up there. Sweet. All right. Huh. Well, that looks absolutely fancy. So now this is a complete build. Oh, never mind. There we go. The oil filled back up. I guess the pump just needed to lower itself down a little bit more. So we're still good on oil. Our fuel is coming in. And let's take these magmatic dynamos along with a few... where are they at? There we go. Grab you guys. Energy conduits, pressurized fluid conduits. We have our energy cell. Nice. Okay, so what I'm going to actually do, like I mentioned, is put these magmatic dynamos down here rather than try to pipe power over here, because that's ridiculous. At least at the moment, that's ridiculous. In the future, it won't be ridiculous. But in the future, we'll also probably be built a little bit closer as well. Can I break you? No. So actually, just kidding. You guys need to sit where there's a little bit more room. I don't know why I'm turning this into a thing, but I am, I guess. Sweet. All right, so magmatic dynamos are going. Now we can take our energy conduits, run these babies right over here. Nice. So now we should actually be able to... Oh, actually, just kidding. Just kidding. There we go. Now it's nice. So actually, since we got zombies falling, we should grab our dagger sacrifice and get to slaying some zombies. So with this, now we're going to actually be able to generate us some badass amounts of these freaking runes a lot faster. Because now we have basically an unlimited supply of zombies. Like, they're just going to keep going. Now, it may actually be in our best interest to let this thing sit and recharge. Oh, no, it's good. Oh, no, never mind. I wonder if we should make some more magmatic dynamos. Making more magmatic dynamos might not be a bad idea. I'll think about it. So I've decided to actually go ahead and make... I'm going to make 2 more magmatic dynamos. But in the meantime, if you guys didn't know, you can take iron ingots and ferrous ingots and put them in the alloy smeltery, and it will actually give you ferrous or invar. Isn't that freaking cool? You don't have to turn into dust or anything like that. You don't have to worry about putting them in the smeltery, letting it smelt down. You can just pop them in here. Why are you draining? Oh, you're draining because you are not set to output. I thought I set it to output. Nope. All right, cool. What? Oh, did it go back up there again? I wonder if this thing is actually able to... Let's see, it's outputting. It doesn't see that it's outputting to machines or anything. I wonder if that's because the power cell is there. That'd be kind of lame, but I guess would maybe make sense. I don't know. So anyway, I'm gonna make some of the. I'm gonna make a couple. Oh, by the way, I'm gonna make a sound muffler. Sound muffler is gonna help with the freaking obnoxious zombie sounds. It's pretty easy to make, just a note block and a whole bunch of wool. But yeah, time to make 2 more magmatic dynamos, which again are actually pretty easy, which is why I decided to go ahead and make some. But Jesus, I only have 5 more, now 4 more blocks of iron. So I need to go mining, and we need to look into something that we can do to get us materials a little bit faster. What do you need? Silver. Okay. 2 silver. So we need some resources. Stat. I mean, pretty much just iron, like I said. So we need 1, 2, 3, 4 of these bad boys, and then we should be able to grab some redstone, and then we should be able to, bam, magmatic dynamos. Do I have enough? Yeah. Enough of these and enough of these. Sweet. All right, jump back over there. So this thing is more than likely out of power already, and it's now probably on the struggle trying to produce power to give to the spawn. Die, you waste of zombie spawning fish. What do we have this thing making? Blank slates. Just blank slates? I guess that's okay. Okay, so let's hop down here. So now that we have our multiple magmatic dynamos, which I think I'm just going to continue to wrap around this pillar. Oh, you're going to... Whoa! I forgot about that. Great. Okay, so we're gonna need to sit like this for a hot second because we have to put these conduits down, and they're not gonna connect right away. So we got to do some shenanigans. Okay, this isn't gonna work. I need to just get out of here. Ah. Come on, just let me hop for just a couple seconds. Just wanna. I just need to right-click you. I don't want to turn into a... Oh, I can turn into a bat. Yes! I forgot I had bat mode. I didn't have bat mode for the longest freaking time. Okay, I don't know what you're doing, but you're pissing me off. No, they're all being dumb. Damn you, bat mode. Okay, just everyone just get out of here. Just get out of here. Out of here. There. Now they're all connected. Jesus. That was way more obnoxious. Great. They're not going to connect. Oh, no, they are connecting. Okay, good. Good, good, good. We're all good. Everything connected up? Oh, you didn't connect. That's what I saw. I knew I wasn't crazy. Nice. So that was a little bit more obnoxious than it needed to be. But now we've got ourselves 2 extra magmatic dynamos that are going to be able to hopefully keep up. Probably not, though. No, it's not keeping up at all. That is okay, though. That is okay because we're still going to be able to generate a good amount of zombies. And thus make lots and lots of slates. So, the thing that I really want to make from blood magic is going to be something that we're probably going to use, like, a lot going forward. Oh yeah, our sound muffler. Sure, get out of the way. What? That was weird. Okay, so sound muffler. I'm going to put you right. Man, these things are so loud. Come on. Right there. There, and then we should not... Oh, they're quiet now. It's wonderful. Yeah, now keep in mind, they're a sound muffler, not a sound eliminator. So you still will have a little bit of sound, but it's not nearly as loud as it once was. Oh, this thing's actually doing pretty good. Sweet. Up to 6. How are we doing on stone? Doing good on stone. Leather. Wow, these have last stand on them. That's pretty good. If you don't know what last stand is, it when you're about to die, last stand will take experience levels, experience points, rather than hearts. So you'll never die. Like unless you run out of experience, you'll live until you run out of experience points, and then you'll die. It's pretty neat. I think it's cool. I can't remember if last stand. I don't think it's a vanilla enchant. I think that's added by another mod. I'm not sure which mod, but I don't think it's a vanilla enchant. Unless I'm wrong. I might be wrong. Dude, we are cruising with these now. They don't keep up enough to generate a buffer. Like, it doesn't allow for us to generate any backstock of power, but it keeps up well enough. So this should be really good for us going forward. Now, like I said, the thing that I wanted to make is, it is called the Sigil of the Blood Lamp. Here we go. We need 3 imbued slates, which are reinforced slates, all over again. 5,000 LP per. Whew. Very expensive. Very expensive. Do we need... I think we can make this with a Apprentice Blood Orb. Okay, no. So we also need a Tier 3 Blood Orb, which is fine, because we have a Tier 3 Blood Altar. Well, never mind. I think we could actually make it. But yeah. We have the Tier 3 Blood Altar. Alright, do we? I might be wrong, actually. I don't think we do have the Tier 3 Blood Altar. Oh my goodness, we don't. Okay, so we need to upgrade to the Tier 3 Blood Altar before we can even begin to try and do this. And, that's why I'm making all these blank slates. That all makes sense now. I'm remembering now everything that we were doing a few episodes ago. So, anyway, I'm going to go ahead and actually sit here and make 1,000,000 billion blank slates. I think we need... I don't remember how many we need. I have it written down, but like I said, I'll be back with more blank slates. Alright, so what after felt like an absolute eternity... Oh my goodness. That is the last of our iron. No. I finally have all of the freaking slates I need. But, oh man, it's so much... It's so much better than what it was. Nice. Okay. So I have a ton of reinforced slates. I know it only shows 9, but I actually have way more than 9. So, to upgrade our dude to Tier 3, our dude needs some Runes of Sacrifice. Now, we already have these 8, and we need 20 in total. So what I'm going to actually go up here and do is I'm going to disable this because it needs to calm down. It's really nice. It's not super fast, but it's like way faster than what it was. So let's put our Runes of Sacrifice down. Now remember, these can be regular blood runes as well, but you just need 20 in total. And we're putting the runes of sacrifice down because I'd really like to have increased amount of zombies that I get. Because these next slates that we're going to have to make, tier 3 slates require 5,000 LP apiece. On top of the 1,000 initial and then the 2,000 and then another 5,000. So lots of LP. So with that, we should actually have a tier 3. Wait, it's only tier 2? Oh yeah, I forgot. There's actually one more thing we get to do with the tier 3 compared to the other 2 tiers. And that is... I don't know how many I grabbed. Just grabbed a bunch. Need at least 4. So I need one more. Well, I almost had enough. But yeah, the last thing we have to do is come over here with these glowstone blocks. Knock these guys off. Nice. Now, one thing that I should mention is upgrading from 1 to 2 and then from 2 to 3. And then I think also from 3 to 4 isn't too bad. But as far as like the simple upgrades go, this was they're done. This was it. Going from 2 to 3 is probably the last easy time that we'll have upgrading these. The next time we go to upgrade, I think from 3 to 4 is a little bit of a headache. A little bit, not too bad. But from then on, it's pretty intense to upgrade the altar further. But now we should have a tier 3 altar. Nice. And we have a capacity of 10,000 LP now. So... Wait, did we already have a capacity of 10,000 LP? Yeah, we did. Just kidding. And we can actually increase that later. But for now, what we're going to do, now that we have a tier 3 altar, is we're going to... I don't actually want to break this. But I don't want this stuff. I got too much stuff in my inventory. I'll be right back. I've returned with a clean inventory. Now, with that, I can go ahead and dump these guys out. I just needed to stop this so it'll stop putting stuff in here. Go ahead and take this guy out. Now, what we're going to do now is create our tier 3 blood orb. Now, this requires a hefty amount of LP. I think the master... Oh, wait, no. Not the master blood orb. Not the orb of testing, obviously. Where is it? Where are you at, orb? Here we go. The magician's blood orb. 25,000 LP. Holy cow. But we just dumped a whole bunch of runes of sacrifice onto here, which I will create more later on. I think these are going to be moving down here, and I think I'm going to replace these runes of sacrifice with some capacity runes. Rune of augmented capacity. This is going to allow this guy, the blood altar, to actually store more LP within it. So that way we're not like running over. Ooh, actually. So that way we're not wasting any LP, since these zombies are not going to be worth even more as we kill them. So, wow, that filled up already? Holy cow. So what is it? We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I don't know if I mentioned that I added 2 more additional ones after the 2 that I added on camera. I don't know if I remember. But well, I did. I added 2 more. So yeah, we have 6 times 80 equals math. Actually, I think now we actually have more... We have more RF output down here than we do back at the base, I think. Because, yeah. Yeah, 80 times 6, I think, is more than... Oh, no, we have the same amount because we have 6 back at the right. That's right, never mind. So anyway, let's turn this puppy back on. Yeah, we have the same amount. So 25,000 are LP we need to put into this thing. Let's see how much one of these guys are worth now. One is worth... Ooh, a little over 1,000. Nice. So that being said, that means since we need 25,000 RP, or LP, and these guys give a little over 1,000, we need about 25 zombies. We've gotten 3 so far. So I'm going to go kill more zombies. Oh, here comes 2 more. So now we need about 20 more zombies after this runs out. Nice. Well, time to get to killing. So, after much trying, many zombies were slain, much LP was wasted. I hopped onto the Blood Magic Wiki and did a little bit of research, because it wouldn't transform into a tier 3 blood rune, or blood orb. So, what I realized And I don't know how this never came up before. I've been playing with blood magic for a little while now. But you do actually need to have consistent blood coming in. If it runs out and you start to see the gray particle effects, that means that you're losing progress. And when the gray particles stop, I don't know if that means you lose all of your LP or you lose a portion of the LP that you dumped into it or what. But I put so much LP into this orb and nothing happened. But it didn't come all at once. It came inconsistent LP. It doesn't work. So what I went ahead and did was I have 10,000 LP in my altar. I have a whole bunch of zombies in here. And I have an octadic capacitor ready to dump into this guy. Because I didn't have this problem in my test world. And the only real difference was that I didn't have an octadic capacitor. I just had, or in my test world, I had an octadic capacitor, not a double layer capacitor. So, yeah. Oh man, this is actually. I also had better power supply as well. So, just kidding. I think we're just going to toss it in there. Make sure we have a whole bunch of zombies spawned up because we want to make sure that we have all 25,000 of this LP come kind of quick. Now, because there's 10,000 LP in here, we've got a little bit of time. So this is going to count down, and we're just going to kill zombie and make sure it doesn't drop below like 5k. Let's just say that. If we can do that, this should transform. But I don't know. It kind of depends on the zombies. Okay, I'm going to fly back up here. Open this back up. I'm actually going to toss this octadic capacitor back in there. It's going to drain the power, but it's going to give us a nice surge of zombies. And hopefully not waste our time with the little baby zombies. So how are we doing? Oh man, we need to... It doesn't need to stay above 5,000, but it's a nice buffer to make sure that we don't run out of zombies. Screw you, zombie. Okay, something else that we can do to make sure that this doesn't run out. Okay, good. Good. More zombies are coming. Go, go, go. It's like a little mini game to make sure that you have enough. You can also, of course... Oh, it transformed. Good, we did it. Nice. God, that took so long off camera to get that to happen. It just wouldn't happen for me. So anyway, let me fly back up here. Take this octadic capacitor out of here. I'll put this guy back in. Cover back up. Good. Oh yeah, this grass block. I think there was an Enderman up here, and he left me a present. I don't know. So nice. We have ourselves the Magician's Blood Orb, and of course, right-click to bind it to your player. Sweet. So we're gonna have to end the episode here. We got a lot of stuff done today. We kind of streamlined our power supply downstairs in our basement with our machines and our new engines and all that fun stuff with our fuel and oil and everything. And actually, let's see how much fuel we've generated since we've been working. Come on. Oh, it's full. Nice. Now, like I said, I've been working on this for a while. It took a long time. So these guys are maxed out. These guys are maxed out. Everyone is completely full up. So these guys, of course, are smart and will stop because their tank is full and no longer have anything that they can do. This is maxed out. These guys are shut off as they should be. Hell yeah. I hooked these guys up to this guy. We got it to work. I don't think I did that on camera. Yeah, I was messing around with this off camera, trying to see if I could get it to work, and it does. It shut the engines off. Everyone's capped out. Nice. So I can actually, I can leave this here, and I will, because this can still be used as an emergency, like shut-off switch, in case they get a little bit too crazy. So what we can do, actually, is break that. Put that down. Oh, like if we run out of water, like for whatever reason, if the water runs out, like we need to be able to turn it off so the engines don't explode, rather than breaking the engines and wasting all the fuel. Like, obviously, that's a perfectly acceptable last resort. But, you know, if we can avoid it, that'd be great. Okay, you disabled, and then I think we need shift right-click, or just right-click on them like that. Now that turns them on. We want this actually to be off. So we do know that we can, if we want to, enable them and disable them if we need be. But for now, this guy will take care of it. And I will put these facades back, and it'll all be beautiful. and nice. So thanks for watching, guys. That has been episode 24. In this episode, we, like I said, did a little bit as far as getting our power straightened out, making sure that everything's being powered correctly. The next, between these episodes, I'll go ahead and, you know, facade it up, make it look nice. And we also did a little bit of work at upgrading our blood magic blood altar to tier 3. I'll probably upgrade these blood runes off camera to the runes of sacrifice, and then replace these runes of sacrifice. Like, I'll probably move these runes of sacrifice down there, and then replace these with, I think, maybe augmented capacity. Although I'll probably wait and do that next episode if I do decide to do so. So anyway, thanks for watching, guys. I have been Lanolin, and I need to turn this off right now. There. Oh, yeah. And also, if you're curious, of course, throughout all of this, even though this has been running for a really long time, this actually didn't use that much power. I was really, really surprised. These magmatic dynamos, these 6 magmatic dynamos, do a good job at keeping up. Now, obviously, when we dumped the octadic capacitor in there, it didn't quite work out as well. It quickly started draining our power, but for the most part, it's there. So thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.